Assalamu alaikum students. It's unit number 12, Voluntary Helpers. Today we are going to do page number 122 and our topic is grammar. We are going to learn about the direct objects and indirect objects. The things that the subject does for someone is called the direct object. The person who receives a thing or has something done for them is called the indirect object. What is a subject? A subject is a person or thing who is performing an action. Direct object. It is the receiver of the action. And indirect object identifies the person or thing for whom what the action of the verb is performed. So here we have some examples. I gave Tina an apple. I is a subject. Tina is indirect object and an apple is the direct object or the receiver of the action. Joy asked Jim a question. Joy is asking a question, so Joy is a subject. Jim is indirect object and the question is direct object. Now we have to circle the direct object and underline the indirect object in each of the sentences below. Number 1. I am writing my grandmother a letter. I is a subject. We have to circle the direct object. A letter is direct object where the grandmother is indirect object. So we will underline the word grandmother. Number 2. My father bought me a new bag. Indirect object means who is receiving the action and new bag is a direct object. The teacher handed the children their notebooks. Notebook is the direct object or is the receiver of the action. The children are the indirect object. My mother is reading my brother a story. Story is direct object. Brother is an indirect object. 5. Lisa gave Mary a kite. Mary, indirect object. Kite is direct object, so we are going to circle the kite. Roy threw Sheena the ball. Ball is direct object and Sheena is indirect object. Now open your workbook, page number 54. Fill in the blanks to answer the questions, then circle the correct answer to show if the answer is a direct object or an indirect object. Number 1. What does Mrs. McDonald teach all of you? She teaches us math. And math is direct object or indirect object? Math is a direct object. Number 2. Who told you the story? The principal told us the story. Story is direct object. Who gave you this painting? Ben gave us this painting. Us is an indirect object. What does the bank lend people? The bank lends people money. Money is direct object. For whom did your sister make tea? My sister made my mother some tea. Mother is an indirect object. What did Lame make for his brother? Lame made his brother a sandwich. Sandwich is direct object. What did the librarian give the girl? The librarian gave the girl a book. Book is direct object. And the last one is, what does the postman bring us? The postman brings us our letters. Letters are direct objects. Now it is very easy for you to identify the direct object and indirect object. As you know, the direct object is the receiver of the action and indirect object identifies the person or thing for whom the action is performed. So take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz and do practice.